Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be showing you guys how to make this colorful vibrant bridal wear illustration. Now quickly moving to the product I've used. All product links are given in the description, you can check them out. Let's start with the video now. I've already drawn the illustration including skin, rendering, hair and jewelry. The paper I used here is the Braided watercolor paper, which is 300 GSM cold pressed. I'll be using this acrylics from Braided. Shade names, paintbrush and the sizes are mentioned on the screen to avoid any kind of confusion. So I'll be doing ombre colored dupatta, like yellow and orange effect. This shade is a cadmium orange hue, which looks pretty much like a dark orange shade. After it gets dried, I'll use cadmium yellow hue in the middle. You can use watercolor, it's totally optional. Like I said, I applied this cadmium yellow hue shade in the middle after the orange shade got dried. It's pretty much difficult to blend the acrylic as they are thick in consistency plus highly pigmented. For this blending reason, many of my illustration, especially the skin rendering part, turns out to be disastrous. If you are using a watercolor or a poster color, then no issues as it gets blended easily. For borders of the dupatta, I'll be coloring using this burnt sienna shade so that our detailing must look more prominent. Plus overall the dupatta has a warm tone shade. There might be possibilities that the yellow, ochre and white won't be that much visible. For the lehenga skirt part, I'll opt for something cool and light. Now for that, I use this sap green plus titanium white in ratio 1:1, and this medium size flatter brush is from Artist Den. I have mentioned the size on screen to avoid any kind of confusions. It becomes really easy to apply colors with the flat tip brush as compared to the round ones. Okay, now let's move on to the shading part. For that, I have used this diluted black color. Just add few drops of water to the color, it becomes diluted, and I'll be using two brush technique over here for smooth applying and blending of the color to make it look more realistic. One brush is used for applying the paint and the other one is the small flat tip brush for blending it. Shading is over. Let's move on to the fold part. I'll be using diluted sap green color. With the help of this two brush technique again, I'll be doing the folds. For detailing, like I always use a yellow ochre and titanium white in 1:1 ratio. You need to mix it properly, and then with the help of a small fine tip brush, or you can use a miniature brush to do the details. Mostly I do all random detailings by myself without taking reference, and sometimes I do take reference from 2 to 3 Pinterest or Google images. You can put your ideas and do desired detailing you want. It's totally up to you. I tried experimenting on this by giving some small mirror effect. It's not sequin, guys. For this effect, what I did, I used different shades of grey by adding more or less of white or black, and just dab it gently or do it dot wise, and also leave some space in between, and at the end use little bit of white color to make it look more realistic. I've already made a mirror fashion illustration before, which I'll be mentioning on I button. You can check that too. Like I said, I was experimenting more on mirror work effect, and the reason is that this one is going to be a floral plus mirror work fusion. For floral details, I used a rose madder shade, then added a little bit of white to it. It turned out baby pink, and some cadmium orange hue shade too. At the end, I'll be doing folds for the second time. Here I use diluted black. With the help of this 2-brush technique, I'll be doing the folds. So here is the final look of the illustration. Please do like, share, subscribe and comment. I'll see you soon with the very next video. Till then, bye, take care and thank you so much for watching.